Uniswap slippage tolerance is a crucial concept for anyone trading on the Uniswap decentralized exchange. Slippage refers to the difference between the expected price of a trade and the actual price at which the trade is executed. Setting the right slippage tolerance is essential to avoid significant losses. First, it is essential to understand that Uniswap is a decentralized exchange that uses a liquidity pool model, where trades are executed against a pool of funds locked in a smart contract. The price of a trade is determined by the amount of liquidity available in the pool. When a trade is executed, it can affect the price of the asset, especially if the trade is large. To set the right slippage tolerance, you need to consider the size of your trade, the liquidity of the asset, and the current market conditions. A higher slippage tolerance means that your trade will be executed even if the price moves against you, but it also increases the risk of significant losses. As a general rule, a slippage tolerance of 0.5 to 1% is considered reasonable for small trades. However, for larger trades, you may need to set a higher slippage tolerance to ensure that your trade is executed. It is also essential to monitor the liquidity of the asset and adjust your slippage tolerance accordingly. For example, if you want to buy 1,000 units of an asset with a current price of $100, and you set a slippage tolerance of 1%, your trade will be executed even if the price moves up to $101. However, if the price moves up to $110, your trade will not be executed, and you will avoid significant losses. Best practices for setting slippage tolerance include starting with a low tolerance and adjusting it as needed, monitoring the liquidity of the asset, and being cautious when trading during periods of high market volatility. It is also essential to use a reputable and well-established decentralized exchange like Uniswap to minimize the risk of significant losses. In conclusion, setting the right slippage tolerance is crucial for anyone trading on Uniswap. By understanding the concept of slippage, considering the size of your trade, the liquidity of the asset, and the current market conditions, and following best practices, you can minimize the risk of significant losses and ensure that your trades are executed successfully.